Yo, the new Godzilla Gigabash DLC, which is Godzilla Nemesis, came out the other day, and I have played a lot of games as both Hedorah and King Ghidorah, and I just wanted to make a real quick video about it. I was going to make one last night, which was the day after the DLC came out, but I had graduation, and that took a lot out of me. That was a lot, so I ended up not making one, but today is a new day, and I figured I would go ahead and make a video for my adoring fans, and because I genuinely love this DLC, and I just wanted to talk about it in a little bit more depth. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Let's start the video with the kaiju that is by far my favorite in this DLC. Hedorah is one of my favorite Godzilla kaiju in general. King Ghidorah definitely comes before Hedorah, at least by a few spots on my tier list, but Hedorah is definitely one of the coolest looking and coolest power set wise kaiju in Godzilla, and I genuinely absolutely love what they did with Hedorah in Gigabash. I think the movesets are amazing. The parry that they have with the block thing, I'm just going to use the PS4 controller. You can look up what it is on there, but block and square is a parry that where you glow blue, and if they hit you, you don't take any damage, and you drop a pile of ooze, basically. And I know it has its own specific name for the new status effect that it drops, but it drops a pile of that. I absolutely love it. The block and triangle is spitting orbs of the ooze, and it splatters on either on them or on the ground, and it does chip damage to them. It is really good. The holding triangle will turn you into its flying form. I was hoping the flying form would be the ultimate, but it is not. I have not used Hedorah's ultimate yet, but it looks a lot like Skorlax, and if you don't know who that is a snail with a skull for a shell. It actually looks pretty sick. It's one of Gigabash's original ones, and I'm thinking it's a lot like that just because, I don't know, they couldn't think of anything else, honestly. I think they should have made the ultimate be the flying form, but what they did with it is pretty cool. It just shakes, and some ooze falls off of it and shoots from it and stuff, and leaves the pile. Both of these kaiju's ultimates aren't too good, to be honest, but I definitely think Hedorah's is my favorite to use. Hedorah in general is my favorite, but the normal square attack is 3 hits and then 1 vomit up of the ooze, and the regular triangle, just pressing it, will do the eye beam, which is one of my favorite beams from Godzilla in general. I think Hedorah is by far my favorite. I've been getting wins with Hedorah nonstop. But yeah, everything about Hedorah is really cool. The next kaiju, the only other kaiju in this DLC, is different whenever it comes to my opinions on them. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Hedorah as of right now. I might make a further video later on talking about it after I play a whole lot more as Hedorah, because I know for a fact I'm going to. Maybe I'll find some new tricks, tips, such things like that. But yeah, let's just jump right on to the next kaiju, which is King Ghidorah. Okay, King Ghidorah in this game is absolutely sick, but I completely understand why they called him the Terror of the Skies, because once you are on the ground, for me at least, I'm sure there are people that are better at this game that this doesn't have to, but once I'm on the ground, I am dead automatically. The square on the ground just isn't that good, to be honest. It takes too long to get to the last one. The beams, the gravity beams that it has by holding triangle is definitely the best. The wings, whenever you hold square to charge it up, is absolutely devastating, especially if the buildings get in your way or you just get annoyed at them. You can blow them away. But once you are in the air, you became a true menace to society. I mean, seriously, you can double jump. You can hold X after you double jump to glide for quite a while, actually. Like, you're in the air for a long time. The beams from the air absolutely decimate everything. You can hit square to do a dive kick as Ghidorah while you're in the air, and you can you can chain those together pretty good. But yeah, that's basically the only combo I've really found with him. I go in the air, fly for a little bit, do about 5 kicks, do 1 beam, go back to the ground, charge up the wing attack, wing them, and then do a ground beam, and that's basically it. The block and square is a charge. No, block and square is, yeah, the charge up where it releases a basically what Godzilla does in the movies with the EMP blast. It's like a sphere of a blast and it's red. But that, I don't really have that much to say about Ghidorah. I know for a fact he would be absolutely devastating if it was put into the right hands, but for me, I just absolutely suck as him, which kind of sucks because I love King Ghidorah. But yeah, I mean, not much to say about him. I like playing as him, and I'm not good as him. That's basically it. But yeah, as for this entire DLC, I'm definitely going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I absolutely love the 2 kaiju that they brought. Whenever they said Godzilla Nemesis, I knew Ghidorah was going to be in it, but I did not think Ghidorah was, and I am glad that they brought him in. I think Ghidorah is a lot better than Ghidorah. If I had to rate them like individually, Ghidorah would be given a 10 out of 10, and Ghidorah, for me at least, would be given a 7 out of 10. Not bad, but I suck as him. But like I said, in the right hands, Ghidorah is going to be absolutely devastating to everyone. But yeah, that dinging was a Tamagotchi. But yeah, I think this is a really good DLC. Tell me what you think about it, and see ya.